You're only a what if away from great winter holidays. What if it's Aussie for travel? It's Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins.
Good morning. Welcome to the show. Hi.
Good morning.
I'm currently recording a video for the talk.
Why?
Because I found it. So this wild thing happened, okay? About 3 weeks ago, I posted a video on TikTok, just random TikTok. I never TikTok. I never do that.
Sure
right?
you don't.
No, honestly, I usually Instagram.
Cute.
I do a lot
moves.
of that, right? A lot of that. But I threw it up there, and then that one video, which wasn't even related to our show, just went absolutely nuts with a whole heap of people who listen to our show who are fans going, oh, my goodness, you're on the TikTok. This is so exciting. Can you answer these questions?
I think that's so sweet, but part of me also wants to say, I love you all, and should you be looking at what you're doing with your lives?
No, don't say things like that. What do you mean, should you be looking at what they're doing? They listen to our show. They're invested. They want to see what's happening behind the scenes on the talk.
Is
That's
there
what
a
they
TikTok
do.
handle? Do you have a TikTok name that people follow? How does TikTok work?
If they just jump in there and go, Pete Corelli.
Okay.
CURULLI.
Okay, yeah.
Don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe.
Yep.
But, yeah, and they can see it. And I'm currently recording one right now, and it's going to show your arm, actually.
Yeah.
Because
I was just hoping you wouldn't notice that I was out there.
No, I noticed. Is that the reason why you sat out of the studio
Yeah,
for so
I didn't
long?
want to come in because I knew you were filming something rubbish, and I didn't want to be a part of it.
Hey, this morning on the show, Gearin for Sheeran, Ed Sheeran tickets back. Mate, this thing is the biggest thing anybody's talking about.
We're giving
right
away
now.
tickets to Ed Sheeran. I mean, some people might have had the chance to get them through Frontier Touring yesterday for the pre-sale, and the rest of the tickets go on sale today.
Yeah.
But we're giving them to you for free, and we're playing at 7:30 every morning.
Can't wait. Have a go at it then. I'm gonna tell you what ChatGPT told me my future was from my coffee cup yesterday.
Oh, yes, we were going to do like tea leaf reading or coffee smudge reading.
Yeah, coffee smudge reading.
Or
right?
coffee sludge reading.
It's Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins.
Right now, lean right in, right close. Because
I know why you're excited.
I'm so excited for this.
Because Pete Corelli loves love.
I love love. And I love Bruno Mars. This question came up last night around our dinner table. Who's your favourite artist? And I was thinking about it. I was like, Bruno Mars is my favourite artist.
Really?
He actually
Oh.
is. Yeah, I really like him.
Yeah, nice.
I do like this song. We have something really exciting to tell you about right now. It's something brand new coming, and it's called The Proposal.
If you love love, this is your station. This is where you need to be. Because we've shown you before, we've put on a ton of good weddings.
Certainly have.
Right?
Yep.
In the last few years, we've done, 3 weddings that have been an absolute smash hit success. And we thought, why don't we take it that little step further? Why don't we give someone the chance to propose to the love of their life live on the radio?
Yeah. But not just like, get on the radio, call us, get down on one knee in your living room, but you're on the phone to us and everybody's having fun on the radio in just a fleeting moment.
No, we're talking an unforgettable moment.
Yeah, this is absolutely massive, right? So here's what you have to do. If you're in the market to propose to your significant other and you want to make it an absolute banger, get onto peteandkimber.com.au. Registrations are open for the proposal. Now, we're going to choose one person who's ready to propose, but it could be anyone right across WA, and every day we're going to drop hints as to who it could be.
Yeah. And it's going to be, there's nothing, it's going to just be love and cheesy, cheesy goodness. There's no competitions. We're not revealing names. It's going to be little pieces of a love story. We're going to reveal them very slowly. The mystery's going to grow. The excitement's going to build. And there's going to be a heart-stopping grand finale where the big question is finally asked.
Look
It's going to be the best.
You're invested.
It's going to be the best.
You're invested now. You can see where this is going to go.
We're going to
right?
help you. Like, the proposal is going to be wonderful. We are going to help you tee the thing up. We're going to hook it up. We'll even include the ring. Okay?
Oh, yeah, of course. We've had those discussions, haven't we?
So
Yeah,
whoever
yeah.
your partner is, right? We are open to whatever you identify with. Any gender, any sex, whatever your relationship is.
Yep.
If you want to propose, you need to register.
All right. Make sure
I thought you were going to say where the website was.
PeteandKimber.com.au.
That's the one.
No, sorry. I was too busy just thinking to myself, let's make sure we do a better job than I did during my proposal.
What did you do when you, I don't know, I know when you got married to Liz, you did a 34-minute wedding speech. 34 minutes, folks. I'm not even exaggerating. It was 34 minutes, so I can't imagine what the proposal was.
It's 10 year. This year was our 10-year wedding anniversary, and to this day, I have never watched our wedding video back.
For good reason.
For that reason. No, I think I did a good job. So we were living in Queensland at the time. She'd gone out to work. It was a Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
And I, earlier in the week, had called her dad, who was still living here in WA, and asked for his permission, but I recorded it, right, because I was working for another radio station there. And then I set it all up on a laptop, and I put that on the table. I put, like, roses down and all sorts of things, and I just had a sign on it that said hit play. And when she came home, I hid. And then she followed the path of rose petals.
This is so sweet.
I know, it's wild. And then she sat down at the table. She saw the sign. She hit play. I could hear it all happening.
Yep.
And then at the moment where it goes, like I'm saying to her dad on the recording, can I ask her for her hand? And he says yes. At that point, it stops, and then something comes up on the screen saying turn around. And I was waiting there for her with the ring, and I was on one knee.
Oh, Pete.
But I stuffed it. I stuffed it, and I wish I could have this moment back. I swear to God, I hold on to this so closely. Instead of saying, will you marry me?
Oh, no.
I said, well, like, she's held on to that moment. I've held on to that moment. It's something that I really wish that I had the opportunity to do all over again.
Oh, my God, 10 years of marriage and you never even asked her to marry you.
Exactly. So I don't even know if we are.
I'm not sure you are married.
But yeah, so look, I can promise you that with the proposal on our show, we're going to do a much better job of that, and you will actually get a chance to ask the question word for word.
Go and register now. PeteandKimber.com.au if you want to propose to your partner. And you can't go and put your partner in there, okay? This is not, I'll get my boyfriend to propose to me by putting in all these details. That's not how we roll.
Yeah. So
you're doing it yourself. You've got to want to propose to your partner.
PeteandKimber.com.au. Registrations are open now.
It's Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins.
Enter, please.
Please, come in to my tent. Come and sit down, darling.
You and I, Pete, are quite open-minded when it comes to the universe.
Yeah.
And that pretty much anything is possible.
Absolutely anything is possible. I've taught me plenty of that in my 40 years.
Yesterday, you brought me the story of a woman who's going through a divorce because Well,
ChatGPT told her to. She got it to read her coffee.
Yeah.
Anyway, have a listen to this. Woman files for divorce after ChatGPT reads husband's affair in coffee cup.
What do you mean reads it in coffee cup? It's in like tea leaves, like when someone gets their tea leaves read.
You ever heard tassiography? It's that.
Is that what that's called?
That's what it's called, right?
Oh.
So it said to her, look, saw signs of infidelity, specifically that your husband is fantasizing about a woman whose name starts with an E, and that this woman is trying to destroy your family. I'm taking a photo of the espresso that I've just had, and I'm putting it into ChatGPT myself.
Okay.
All right, and I'm going to see what ChatGPT spits back at me.
Oh, okay, fantastic.
So that was yesterday. Can I just say, we sound great, by the way. I'd listen to us.
So tassiography, an ancient fortune-telling method from the 1500s, which gains insights into the person's past, present or future.
Correct.
And you put it into ChatGPT. What did it reveal about you?
So ChatGPT it's blown me away with its response.
Really?
It has. So first it explains the coffee reading. And I had no idea about this. So the central pool of coffee, the base of the cup, the bottom, represents the present, the now. The left side represents the past, and the right side represents the future. So that's how tassiography is read, from left down into the bottom and to the right. It's telling me that there's a bird shape near the lip, right? So which suggests that positive communication is coming, perhaps an email, a phone call, or an offer that I've been waiting on.
Oh.
And I
okay.
have been waiting on an offer.
Oh, yes.
I have, absolutely.
We're all waiting for an offer.
We certainly are. The next point it says is there's a figure resembling a wave near the middle, right? So this is the present.
Yeah.
This indicates a swell of emotional or creative energy. It may relate to a project that builds fast, possibly something you've recently put out into the world. And then it said, does this sound familiar? It's giving me a little winky emoji. Now,
does it?
As of last night, I kid you not, I just put out into the world something I've been working on for weeks, which is...
Wait, is it your TikTok account?
It's not my TikTok account, no.
Okay, good.
But it's a business. We're putting podcast studios in restaurants around WA. So I've been working on a side project. Yeah, legit. We launch it on Thursday night. I put the invitation out last night. So this is the week that's
funny.
gone live.
I don't have an invite.
I'll send it.
Where?
Yeah, I forgot about that. I'll send it to you, I promise. And then there's downward streaks. Now, these typically represent releasing something. So you might be letting go of an identity, job, or expectation that no longer serves you, which aligns with, and it says here in brackets, which aligns with what I know about your career pivot. Now,
It knows you.
Well, ChatGPT and I've been speaking for a long time.
Are you leaving the show?
I'm not leaving
to
the
make
show.
successful podcasts in restaurants.
No, I'm not. I'm not leaving the show to make successful podcasts. I'm hoping to do both at the same time.
Because I love restaurants and love eating, and I reckon I could probably podcast.
You'd have a great time.
I mean, who doesn't have a podcast? Put your hand up if you've got a podcast. Everyone.
Okay, well, I've got a podcast. Yeah.
Cars full of people, homes right now. Everyone's got a podcast.
But that being said, overall, it says you're right on the cusp of a turning point, but it's not all mapped out yet, and that's okay. There's energy in your cup that points to movement, momentum, and meaningful change, but it's also telling you take care of your foundation before you run. So, like, this is ChatGPT. The thing that's wild about this, right, is that we're in this space right now where our generation's experiencing something that in a couple of generations' time they'll just take for granted. ChatGPT's blowing my mind. Every day, it is blowing my mind with the fact that it can read my coffee cup and tell me those things is saying to me, oh my God, ChatGPT, wow.
But AI is taking our jobs, and now it's even taking the jobs of fully professional, well-trained psychics.
Oh, I think there'll always be a space.
It's Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins.
We're sifting through the media haze to tell you what's trending.
I felt it, Pete. I felt it.
Thank you.
I felt it across here. I was dancing with you.
You were.
Brought
I'm glad
it in.
you found each other.
In this crazy world. Well, look, I want to ask you, how do we feel about a sequel?
Oh, it depends.
Well, Happy Gilmore 2 was fine, so we're all okay with it.
Yeah, so
We
far.
thought it was good.
Well, look, 23 years since Bend It Like Beckham. It's been 23 years.
23.
I know, and it's coming back.
Is it?
Yes. We're not sure. It'll be a TV series. It'll be a movie. The director, she's writing it. She's trying to get the whole cast back for
Hang on.
for
She
something.
doesn't know if it's a TV series or a movie
She
yet.
hasn't written it yet, so...
This sounds lame. What do you mean?
Well, she's got the green light. She's got
hang
the green
on.
light.
How
The
do you get a
funding's
green
there.
light? How do you get funding when you haven't even pitched whether it's a film or a TV series?
I think that's how it works.
I'm sure she's gone to them with a solid plan.
That is
you know?
completely That's not. There's a very big difference between making a movie and 6 episodes of a show.
You know what? Here's what I reckon's happened, right? She's gone in there and she's gone, watch this video, and it's David Beckham, and he's gone, I don't know if this is a TV show or a movie or what, but whatever it is, I'm in. And they've gone, great, Beckham, big tick. We're away.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, in 2027, she's got plenty of time.
I
plenty
feel
of
we have
time.
officially run out of ideas.
Oh, yes, we ran out of ideas years ago. What are you talking about?
Wow.
Well, look, let's pivot. TV still, but let's talk about Home and Away coming to WA. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Look, it's very hush-hush about what the storyline will be, about why, but so many characters moved to Perth throughout the 37 years they've been. So, look, I mean, maybe they're following someone who's moved to Perth, an old character, maybe someone's coming back. Who knows?
Oh, it'd be great to actually, because I heard it's got something to do with, and these are the whispers.
Ooh.
I heard it's got something to do with WA tourism.
Yes.
And they're working on something.
Yeah, so it is a partnership.
But I didn't think about the characters that have moved to Perth.
Yes.
So maybe
Oh, you don't
they,
need to worry about it because the storyline is something you think of later. It doesn't matter if it's a series or a film. You get the funding, you lock it in, and then you just give them the details later on. Pete, we could pitch something to them. They might not have an idea.
This excites me. I love throwbacks. I think it's why I loved Happy Gilmore 2 so much. There was heaps through it. I love throwbacks. So if they're going to come to Perth, do a bit of we're going to go all around WA, and then maybe different characters that have moved to WA over the years live in different places that they go and see.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's enough for me, I think.
You both Channel 7.
I wish everyone
listening?
could see that. Right. As soon as Pete said that, both Pete and Brooke looked at me like, right? Am I right? Come on. Are you in? Let's do this. As if we were some, travelling party.
Will you come over here and just swim in the shallow end of the pool? Just come and,
Look, I'll be really excited when they get here and they showcase gorgeous WA and everything we have to offer.
And look, it sounds like they're going to go up to Broome. It sounds like they're going to go everywhere and showcase beautiful, beautiful scenery in WA. So
I
very
would
excited.
be more interested if Pete had have been accepted for his Home and Away audition all those years ago.
Oh.
So you don't know about this.
No.
So one of the writers of Home and Away, specifically, I met him at a random event, right? Just here in WA, random event. And he said something about you. I was like, whatever. And then a few months later, he organised a complete full audition process, came over here and gave me my own one-on-one audition.
Oh, my God, Pete, you're going to be on Home and Away.
I could have been a Home and Away star.
You still can.
This was years ago.
He could have. But how did the audition? How did the callback go?
I never got a call.
Oh no!
Like not even a
thanks for coming.
Just never heard from him again. Like he disappeared.
I feel like this is your second chance, though. They're coming to you now.
Yeah, Pete's got a thing. There's something about you.
There's something about you, Pete.
Yeah.
Now, look, one last story. The ultimate boss move has been witnessed. Andy Byron, the CEO, Coldplay, had an affair. You know, they obviously got caught by the kiss cam and called out. But the Astronomer, which is the company that they've both now been released from, has come out with the ultimate boss move. If you haven't seen it, it is amazing. The ex of Chris Martin, Gwyneth Paltrow, has made their promo video. Look, have a listen and then I'll tell you how much I think she got paid for it.
Hi, I'm Gwyneth Paltrow. I've been hired on a very temporary basis to speak on behalf of the 300-plus employees at Astronomer. Astronomer has gotten a lot of questions over the last few days, and they wanted me to answer the most common ones.
OMG, what the actual...
Yes, Astronomer is the best place to run Apache Airflow, unifying the experience of running data, ML, and AI pipelines at scale. We've been thrilled so many people have a newfound interest in data workflow automation. As for the other questions we've received...
How is your social media team holding up?
Yes, there is still room available at our Beyond Analytics event in September. We will now be returning to what we do best, delivering game-changing results for our customers. Thank you for your interest in Astronomer.
I like how they've done
Genius.
that. Yeah.
Absolutely. Honestly, I think what she got paid for it is cheap. So I've done my research. Her appearance fee is around $1.5 million. And I think it's a bargain. I think money well spent, Astronomer.
Because the internet's they're loving Astronomer now.
Absolutely.
They're loving it.
It's Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins.
We had a rather passionate chat a few days ago about whether or not kids should just be getting a participation ribbon for everything. You know, we went through generation like Gen X was a bit of a tougher generation. I think our parents sort of just went, hey, go and play, go and do your own thing, sort yourself out if you're bored. And we didn't talk about our emotions.
Very much so.
If you got emotional, you got a bit of a stop crying, get on with it.
Yeah.
Right? I think it made us quite resilient.
I think so. I think it also may have been too far that way.
Maybe.
But I do agree with you that we have a lot more resilience, our generation, as a result of it.
Yeah. So I think the Gen Xers sort of went with that, and maybe they didn't get hugged enough. Right? Maybe there weren't quite enough hugs. And so when Gen X had children, they've created Gen Z. Okay, so Gen Z now is people between the age of about 13 and 28.
The people that are currently going into work, basically.
Yeah,
like
right?
your workforce, yeah.
Now, the thing is that Gen Z were pretty much from the generation of everyone gets a participation ribbon, right? You're not the winner. We're all winners here.
Yep.
We're all collectively winners. No one can do wrong.
Pass the parcel, everybody gets a prize.
Everyone gets a prize because we've got to monitor everyone's feelings and everyone needs to feel special. And we've been having this big discussion about whether or not that has made people entitled. And in another discussion with some people yesterday, they were talking about they run businesses and they said, we've got some Gen Zs working for us.
Yeah.
And they have made some pretty entitled requests.
And these are things that I must admit I'm hearing quite a bit at the moment, where there seems to be this flavour amongst that generation that's coming into the workplace between the ages of 13 and 28, where it's like, I don't work for you, you work for me. Like there is a bit of a feel, because I have a lot of mates of mine who run businesses or they're tradies and they've got apprentices, and those apprentices are right smack bang in the middle of that age group, and they're saying it is so hard to work with these apprentices because they do, for us, they feel entitled to what it is that they've got.
Look, and we know it's not every Gen Z person.
Oh, God,
but
no.
we do think that this has had a collective vibe, right? It's a vibe of the way we raised our kids in that time period. And so two of the examples we got yesterday, one of them said she's got journalists that work for her and the journos won't go out at night because they don't want to go out and do a night gig, or they don't want to have to drive too far. So she'll go, we need you to go and do this, and they'll go, it's a bit late.
Yeah, which is like unheard of.
It's a bit far for me.
You remember when you and I were coming up in this business?
Mate, Gen X, they would have made us ride our bikes there. Just go out on your own in the dark.
Back in the days where you used to hear a voice on your radio between the hours of 12 midnight and 6 a.m. in the morning. I used to do that, and I'd do it for free, and I'd be like, thank you for the opportunity.
Well, we're sort of like top end of the millennials, right? We're millennial. We're sort of in the middle there. But I think that, it's how things go. But we want to know if you've had a shocking request, if you're an employer and you've got a Gen Z person working for you. Someone told us yesterday that their employee said to them, I'm not going to come in today. And he went, oh, God, is everything okay? And he went, yeah, it's just a really cracking day. And I'm just going to go out. It's too nice a day to be at work today. I'm going to head out.
Yeah.
As if that was a normal conversation to have with your boss.
But I think it's important to say, like, we want the shocking requests, right? Where you're literally going to come on, tell your story about these employees and us go, oh, my goodness, they did not say something like that.
Have you got a really entitled employee in the Gen Z range, somewhere between the age of 13 and 28, and they've gone, this is what I want?
So I just want to make sure that this decoder's working, because Anonymous has said, put me on the decoder. Hello, are you there? Anonymous? No.
No, we broke it.
Is it broken?
Oh, no. Can they not?
Go again.
Hello.
Got you.
Oh, no, it's not decoded.
Oh, goodness me. Can we go one more time?
I mean, look, I believe in you. I believe in you, Millennial Pete.
Hello, Anonymous.
Hello.
Oh,
that's better.
Jeez.
Okay, we've got you. We don't want anything terrible to happen in your workplace by you revealing anything. Are you an employer?
Yes.
Okay.
I am an employer, and I think the main difference that I see is in the work ethic of the Gen Z and then the older generation is, it's just I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but they really take care of their mental health, which is great.
It's a good thing,
It's a good thing. It's definitely a good thing.
But I find in my day, like when I started working, if you took a sick day, you were, shunned, whereas I feel like this generation, they're putting their own needs before work, which is great, but it's not great when you're trying to run a business in terms of hiring someone who's not going to say, I'm feeling a little bit flat today, so I'm going to stay home.
But is that across the board? So this is the thing that I have, right? I actually like the things that you're saying about this generation coming through.
Yeah, me too, because I feel like they deserve those things.
Yeah, absolutely. I think they're just normal things that you should deserve. However, one thing I'll be telling my own kids as they grow up is that you have to protect those things because people can take advantage of you. But also, if you're willing to push it just a bit harder, it's going to be a lot easier to stick out of the pack and climb the ladder.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like if you've got people, most of the people around you going, it's a nice day, I'm going to take the day off and enjoy it. And you go, I'm going to go into work and I'm going to bust it twice as hard while they're all disappearing. Then what a great opportunity to set yourself up very quickly.
And workplaces have changed so much, haven't they? Like my parents were from the generation, they're like, if you work hard, everything will work out fine for you. Work hard, earn money, do it the right way and all of that. But I'm like, that's not how it works now. Now we get by with nepotism.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, there's truth in it, isn't there? Both sides
Totally.
of the stories, I guess.
It's Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins.
Hello. This is Ed Sheeran. We know that you know Ed Sheeran. Yeah. But how well? This is Gearin for Sheeran.
I'm going to ask you this question, Pete, just quickly because I don't know. I don't think it's in any of our questions. Do you know how many songs Ed Sheeran has?
Oh, geez. Let's see. Across, 4 or 5 albums, not including stuff he's released
Have a
before
stab.
he went nuts. I'm going to go with... I'll go with hits, and I'm going to go with 104 hits.
1,301.
Get out. 1,301.
1,301. He's got enough to fill a stadium concert. Okay.
Well, this is the thing, because when I went and saw him years ago at Optus Stadium, 2023 or whatever it was, 3 hours I think that show went on for, and every song was a banger.
Yeah.
Every single one of them.
Well, everyone wants to win tickets, and Victoria, you're up first. How you going?
Oh, hang on a sec, Victoria. I just need to switch something over here. Have we got
Victoria.
you there?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes. Victoria, you went with your mum to see Ed Sheeran 5 years ago.
Yeah, when he was at Optus Stadium, and we absolutely loved him, so I'd love to take her back. But the pressure's on now. I'm not good under pressure.
Look, we've got you, Victoria. We're holding your hand, okay? You've just got to stay on the line for 30 seconds and get every question about Ed Sheeran correct. If you get one wrong, we go to the next caller, okay?
Oh, boy.
Yeah, oh boy, because Deanne's sitting there going, come on, Victoria, trip
Okay.
over.
All right. We've
All
got
right.
30 seconds. Pete's going to start the timer.
Here we go. Your time starts now.
True or false, Ed Sheeran writes his own songs?
True.
True or false, Ed's 2 daughters' names are Lyra and Saturn?
False.
Oh, it is false. It's Lyra and Jupiter. Is Ed Sheeran from the UK or the USA?
The UK.
Born in February, what star sign is Ed Sheeran?
Or
3, 2,
Ori.
1.
No, it's not correct.
Oh.
Sorry, Victoria, she did all the hard yards. And Deanne, that was the timer, but you are next in line.
Right.
Deanne, you have to get this question correct.
Okay.
True or false, Ed Sheeran performed at the King's Jubilee?
True. False.
It's false.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
Deanne,
so sorry.
no.
He performed at the Queen's Jubilee. But you know what that means?
That means we jackpot.
We jackpot the tickets. So tomorrow, when we play Gearin for Sheeran at 7:30, there will be 4 tickets up for grabs to see Ed Sheeran live at his Optus Stadium tour.
You have to get on and listen. This changes the game in a big way now, right? Because all of a sudden, those conversations with your family or your workmates going, let's all get on and see if we can try. Well, now you've got 4 tickets to share amongst each other, so it doesn't matter who you get on.
And given people who were trying to buy tickets said it was very hard to get 4 tickets together.
Very much so, yeah.
It's Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins.
On Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins, it's yay or nay.
Good morning, producer Rami.
Hello, guys. Happy Tuesday. Hey, very fitting talking about Ed Sheeran because I've got a very special yay nay here. The very first one. First one, singing along at concerts.
3, 2, 1.
Yay.
I knew you guys would say that.
Such a big yay.
Absolutely
As
yay.
if you...
I wouldn't.
No, don't you dare.
No.
As if you wouldn't
I
go
agree.
to a Dua Lipa concert and sing
Absolutely,
your
I would.
backside off.
I'm the worst.
Oh, okay. So what's this about then?
But do we judge the person who's singing along next to you if they sound bad?
You shouldn't really be able to hear them. I remember a woman at an In Excess concert actually saying to me, do you think if you wanted to sing along like this, maybe you should have stayed home and listened to it in your room?
She said that to
and
you?
I was like, we're at a gig. We're at a rock gig.
said
Like,
that to
what
you?
is wrong with you?
Oh, I mean, it is Michael Hutchins. I mean,
It was
like,
just
that's-
ridiculous.
Was it Hutch
No,
back then? It
Hutchins,
wasn't.
no.
It would have been too
It
young.
was it JD Fortune?
Yeah.
But, you know, it's a rock gig. Like, what are you talking
No,
about?
fair call.
That's bizarre.
Yeah.
It's just as bad as being asked to sit down at a concert. You can't do that. But no, so when you're singing along at a concert, you've got to... It's a hard, fine line, okay?
Okay.
I'll just go straight to it. There's a video making the rounds, and it's made me realise that it's probably not a good thing to be doing this, of a girl, it's a Billie Eilish concert.
Yeah.
And she's filming Billie Eilish.
Yeah.
but the person in front of her is really into the gig.
Okay, let's have a listen.
Wow. Wow, that's not singing though, is it? That's just
she's
screaming.
really into
She's just
the moment.
screeching.
I'll say something, right? To be that person. Like to have that just be so oblivious to everyone around you and feel it that much.
She was feeling it.
Yeah, she was
Now we're
feeling
talking about it in
You
WA.
lucky thing.
Gosh. So if you go to the Ed Sheeran concert, just be mindful of people around you. That's all I'm saying.
It's Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins.
I want to get the calls going on this early. 13 10 60. How did the psychic change your life? Now, Ben, you missed this yesterday, but I mentioned to Pete that a friend of mine, she'd had a death in the family, and so she had gone to a psychic for some advice and for some support because she was just trying to come to terms with some unsaid things in her family, right? And that woman had given her such incredible information. The psychic had given her so many things that she thought, oh my God, no one could have known that unless they were absolutely legit. Then she started seeing her a couple more times, and apparently then she turned around and this psychic said to my friend, the guy that you're dating, she'd been with him for about a couple of years, and she was like, the guy that you're dating is not the guy for you. This is not the guy that you should be with. And so my friend broke up with him. And we thought he was a lovely bloke, and we were all like, why did you do that? And she was like, because the psychic says he's not the right one for me. And about 20 years has passed and she's still single. She's never met anyone else. Like she's dated people on and off, but nothing's worked out. And I guess we're all a little bit curious as to what would have happened. And look, maybe it was just going to end anyway, right?
Yeah,
we don't know.
Maybe.
But I thought it was so bold when a psychic gives you advice. Like if they say you should pick up and move here, or you should quit your job, or you should, do people take that advice? So 13 10 60, I want to hear, did the psychic change your life, whether it was for the good or for the worse?
Yeah, yep.
Did you just go and make a bold decision based on what a psychic said?
Bold is the word. Today's word is bold.
Yeah, a big one.
Like
Yeah.
that is
You haven't been to
remarkable.
you haven't had a
Before
psychic reading?
Not personally, but I have had a good friend who was seeking counsel through a psychic almost daily. Yeah.
Almost daily.
Yeah. Yes.
And
Do you
how
4
did
or
it
5
go?
times a week, I'm sure.
How'd that go?
Well, I think it was initiated. He was not well, so he was going through a cancer treatment. She was living in a different state, so it was all done on the phone or FaceTime.
Yep.
I think, yeah. But he swore by the conversations he had with her.
Yeah, people can get really wrapped up in it. Like, but especially when they start throwing out, as you mentioned about your friend, start throwing out some really accurate things where you start to piece a few things together. But then, to go to the nth degree, take the advice, and it's changed her life where 20 years down the track she's still
Surely there must have been
Wild.
some supporting behaviour or things about the relationship
Maybe.
that just consolidated what the psychic was saying.
Maybe.
Or she just gone
But this
on
is
a whim.
but like,
Can't have been on a whim,
I remember,
surely.
it was years ago now, obviously, but like I remember at the time thinking, why would she make such a bold move? Like,
Yeah.
so I think that people absolutely, when you're vulnerable, and don't get me wrong, I'm into psychics. I'm open-minded. I think everything's possible.
Karen, you're on Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins. Good morning. Now, it says here, a psychic saved your husband's life. Can you tell us what happened?
Yep, I've got a regular lady who lives in New South Wales, and I had a reading. She's told me heaps of stuff, but that's amazing. But probably a year ago or more, I was in a reading with her, and my husband's father came through, who'd been gone 40 plus years, said he needs to get checked out by the doctor before something happens. And without going into it, P.S. In under 3 weeks, he was having open heart surgery.
Whoa.
And he had a calcified heart valve, and he had an 80% blockage in one of his arteries.
Oh, my goodness.
God, so there was no warning. That would have been very scary.
My husband told me after I got him to the doctor that day, he said, "Oh, I've probably been a bit breathless, and I've probably this," but hadn't said anything typical, man. But after the next reading after that, which was probably almost 6-8 months later, his dad popped in again and said, "Thanks for looking after my boy."
Get out.
Aw, nice.
Isn't that wild?
All right, love this. Amanda,
Go on.
tell us, what did the psychic do and how did they change your life?
Hi, everyone. So that wasn't myself. It was a friend of mine. The psychic basically told her that unless she changes her name officially, she's not going to meet anyone and she's going to stay single. So my friend has gone and done that, and now she's happily married.
Okay, so
what was wrong with her name?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's all very weird for me, but the psychic was telling her to do that a few times. Initially, she thought that, she didn't take it seriously, and she said, no, I'm not going to do that. But as years went, she hasn't met anyone. And then as soon as she changed her name, probably 6 months later, she met her current husband.
So this
Thanks, Amanda.
Can I just ask Amanda what her original name was? Are we allowed to know?
Her original name was Simone. So it wasn't something...
It just doesn't matter. It's just, this happened with Osher Günsberg. This is how Osher Günsberg changed his name from Andrew G.
What do you mean?
He met a shaman, and a shaman in Tel Aviv told him that if he changed his name, it would positively impact his life and his path, and that's why he changed it.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing with Amanda's mate, right? That was 6 months down the track. Who knows whether or not that might have happened anyway?
Well, you never
Same
know,
with
but this is
Osher.
the joy of a psychic. Rakisha.
Hi, how
You
you
saw
going?
2 psychics that said exactly the same thing. How have they changed your life?
Yeah. Well, pretty much I was going through some heavy stuff in a marriage, and I remember seeing someone and then telling me that I wouldn't be married to that man. I would be married to someone that I knew from the past. Like I've known him at one point, this, that and the other, and I kind of thought, yeah, okay. My marriage is okay. And then the funny part was, it sounds very random, but I've kind of dated a lot of coloured men. And she had said to me, this man would be white. And my whole family laughed because I never really,
Not your type.
Yeah. Anyway, long story short, I went to Bali and I thought, we'll go and see this lady over there in Biku, I think the place is called. And she said word for word, and I went back to the table and told my sister and my cousin, and we all just kind of laughed, and they said, oh, well, that's what the other lady in Perth said, remember? And anyway, long story short, all these years later, I'm actually married to a white man that I knew when I was 14 and lived next door to him.
Yeah, right. So,
Wow,
so these are the sort
Yep.
This is why this stuff sticks, right? Like you can't fake that.
You can, but it's great when it happens, right?
It's amazing. Absolutely amazing.
It's Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins.
We're on the hunt for WA's best cinnamon scroll. And since Ben Cousins is a Cinny Scroll enthusiast,
That is my Achilles heel.
we're calling this the Cinna-BEN Scroll Hunt. You know what? Yeah, let's go with that.
Ben Cousins, he's been testing cinnamon scrolls. Ben, I think this job has become more serious than you first thought. You were like, this is going to be fun eating cinnamon scrolls, but the pressure is now on as you are a few scrolls in.
It's not an easy job.
No, your vote matters. So far, we have done the Last Crumb Cake Co., Big Loaf Factory. What was the last one there, Pete? You can see it.
Dunsborough Bakery.
Oh, the Dunsborough Bakery.
Yep. So Big Loaf Factory is ahead on a score of 8.8 out of 10. Nobody's cracked a 9 yet.
No. Now, today's have come in freshly baked by Jess, who runs Cake and Crumb. Now, this is quite an exclusive one too, because Jess was nominated by multiple people as having the best cinnamon scroll, and they're available every Saturday morning at the Southern Districts Netball Association.
I love it. I love it. This is as homegrown as it feels.
Yeah, honestly, she does do orders and
Benny.
stuff, but this is not your standard big factory type production.
It's not. At the moment, apparently, anyone can go down and get a cinnamon scroll, but if demand gets tight, you may have to actually have a netball uniform on.
Now, this has been
before they'll sell you one. But at the moment, anyone can get one.
As a traditional US cinnamon scroll is how some listeners described it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what makes it more traditional to the US than here. But, I mean, particularly because Jess is American, that helps.
Yeah, that helps.
But get stuck in,
All
Ben.
right,
Okay,
So
here we go.
as you think about it, mate,
beautiful.
you're after texture, flavour, and icing. Each one gets a score out of 10, and then we average them.
Saw how soft that was when you cut through that.
So, oh, that is so fresh. That is as fresh as you could possibly get.
Can I just say I can't wait until
Fresh out, then fresh.
after we finish this whole thing. We're uploading. I believe we're uploading a video of just 60 seconds of Ben eating cinnamon scrolls, which is going to dominate.
I suspect it'll be at 200,000 hits.
All right, hit us.
Well, texture, that is so fresh. I'm going to give that a 9.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, nice.
I'm not even sure why I'm not giving it higher, but gee, that was
can.
really
You don't have
good.
to hold back.
I can't. I'm not. I'm trying not to.
You're the only judge here.
Flavour, amazing. Very, like I like the cinnamon. It's got.
Does it have a lot of cinnamon?
It has a lot of cinnamon. It does. The flavour is very good, but there is a lot of it. I'm going to give that an 8.5.
Okay.
And the icing. I like the icing because it's a cream icing. So that means it's got and it tastes. It's a buttery icing.
Yes,
is that
it's
correct?
like I would say that is an icing sugar type icing, maybe butter, icing sugar, maybe a bit of vanilla bean or something in it. Maybe.
I'm going to give the icing, which I like, a 9 too.
Oh my goodness!
Now this cinnamon scroll, I could quite easily, see that being a lot of people's best cinnamon scroll that they'll come across.
It's a big call, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe my
you think
taste
it
is a
would fit-
little bit different. Not normal, not in a good way, maybe. But that is go out of your way stuff.
I mean, you gave it really good scores, but just a bit too cinnamony for you.
Bit too strong for me, but I loved it.
All right.
Okay.
So here's the thing, right? So because we have to have a winner, like by the time we get to the end of this. So we're going to go to 2 decimal places on the average out of the 3 scores. All right.
Okay, wow.
2?
Yeah, 2.
So
This makes it so tight. So tight. Because Big Loaf Factory is sitting on an 8.8 out of 10, but now finds itself in second position to Cake and Crumb on an 8.83 out of 10. My goodness.
Nice one, Jess.
Jess, well done.
Tell you what, Saturday morning at the Southern Districts Netball Association is going to go off.
It's that is huge. Absolutely huge.
There we go.
Okay, so look, feel free to get your suggestions into us.
The lofty standards.
Absolutely. About your local, and we'd love to hear more about where you're getting your Cinny Scrolls and other ones that we should taste test because we have plenty more to get through before this is done.
It's Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins.
Post Malone, Happy Gilmore.
Oh,
too.
what a cameo.
Is that why you put him on?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, he's back into my thinking.
I love
again.
Post Malone.
He did a great job. A lot of great cameos in that film.
I'm
He
not
did a great
actually
job.
going to say he did an amazing job.
He did a great job.
Mate,
He killed
anyone
it.
who's seen
He
Happy
killed it.
Gilmore, what?
How good was he? You know what? Out of 10, what are we thinking? Like 10?
10.
10.
The bar is so low.
Hey.
I mean, all he had to
Life
do.
can be so unpredictable, especially when that's the aim of this game. So we're asking, what happens next?
Round of what happens next?
What happens next? Producer Brooke scales the internet around the world for real life stories, gives us a little setup, and then we have to guess what happens next.
Okay.
I love this segment.
And we never know where it's going to go, this one. Are we ready to go?
Yep.
Here's our first one. This is the story so far.
A man was unhappy at work. He texted a friend to ask for advice on whether he thought he should quit his job. What happens next?
He texted his boss.
Oh,
I'm calling it. He
instead
accidentally sent it to his boss, and his boss said,
good one.
fine then, get out of here. You're sacked.
Yeah, I can't imagine anything different than that now that you've said it.
Yeah, that's exactly what
Sounds straightforward,
I wish
doesn't it?
I said.
Okay,
That
all right.
is exactly, yeah.
It's because it's what I did to my housemate when I wanted to kick him out, and I accidentally sent it to my housemate. And he wrote back, I don't think this is for me, but I get your point.
That's fantastic.
And did he move out?
You bet he did.
Oh, that's amazing.
And was it subtle as the sledgehammer?
Oh,
or-
yeah, it was awful. It was
That's all
2
good.
weeks of really uncomfortable times while he found another place.
Wow. Okay, let's find out what happened with the text to the boss.
The reply came through with life-changing advice. He quit his job and was much happier. He then discovered he had accidentally texted the wrong number. The honest advice had come from a total stranger. The two men became best friends and continued to help each other through life decisions.
Oh my God, that's so cool.
That's wholesome.
You know, I was tempted to bring the psychic up. I thought, hang on.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
That's wholesome.
That is very wholesome.
I like that.
And
I've heard others, actually, no, I'll save this thought for later, for another time. But,
Okay.
all right, let's get into the second story.
The office manager of a large business was taken into a meeting room and told they no longer had a job with the company. They had been there for years, so they were told to finish up the week and they would announce that they'd left the following week. What happens next?
Was that more than one person? Was that go?
I think so. I
thought it was just a manager, and then all of a sudden we were talking more than one. But if it was more than one, I'm saying they
do.
They start up a little startup on their
They
own
go out
business
on
and
their
go
own company.
enormous. It just and go enormous.
I think they put fish heads in all of the air conditioning ducts before they leave.
Right. I lost my way halfway through that story, so I have nothing. So
What happens next?
Let's have a
He
listen.
pays attention.
They decided not to go quietly and sent an all-office invite to a huge farewell party for themselves. They ordered food, cake, balloons, and played Hit the Road Jack on repeat. The managers had to awkwardly go along with it.
Okay.
Should have done the fish heads.
Should have gone the fish head.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, can we come back around just quickly to some of the biggest news that we have got to share with you, right? Ed Sheeran, of course, we all know is coming to WA. This is the Loop Tour 2026.
So
Yes,
he's
Benny?
coming on the way and then on the way over and then the way back of his Australian.
No. So interestingly enough, we kind of picked this because he had 11 days in between his Perth show and I think maybe Adelaide. We were kind of like, he's going to see how early bird sales go, and then if they go off, then we'll get another one. And sure enough, we're getting a second
right
tour
there and then.
The
but-
very next night.
Yeah, okay.
Absolutely. Now, here's the thing. Very hard to get any more than 2 seats together at this show. With our contest, Gearin for Sheeran, we've got 4 tickets to give away
Oh,
tomorrow.
they snuck through the
today.
net.
They certainly did,
They
yes.
jackpotted.
Yep.
So tomorrow from 7:30, you need to be listening to the Pete and Kimber Show with Ben Cousins to score yourself 4 tickets to see Ed Sheeran live.
4. Yeah, it's huge. Absolutely
Big currency.
huge. Yeah, this is over $1,000 worth of tickets, easily.
Huge.
Chat to you then.
Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins. 6 to 9 weekdays. You can't miss Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins. And you can't miss a great winter holiday with What If. With loads of accommodation options, plus flights, car hire and things to do. Book your trip on whatif.com or download the What If app today. What If? It's Aussie for travel.